The United States has begun delivering 66 advanced F-16V fighter jets to Taiwan, significantly altering the power dynamics in the Taiwan Strait. This major transfer, the largest of combat aircraft to the island in decades, is a pivotal development in the region. This move sends a strong signal to allies and adversaries alike. These aren't standard F-16S. The F-16V, dubbed the Viper, is the most advanced iteration of this legendary fighter jet. It boasts state-of-the-art features including an active electronically scanned array, AESA radar, advanced electronic warfare systems, high-tech helmet-mounted targeting, and enhanced mission computers. These jets are built to outmaneuver, outmatch, and outlast even China's top aircraft. For Taiwan, the timing is perfect. Its aging fleet, though still capable, is increasingly outnumbered by China's expanding air forces. With these 66 advanced F-16Vs, Taiwan's capacity to patrol, counter threats, and protect its airspace has received a significant boost. In a prolonged conflict, these jets could prove decisive. Beyond the hardware, this delivery sends a strong signal to Beijing. The US is not merely voicing support for Taiwan, but reinforcing it with substantial firepower. This $8 billion deal, signed in 2019, is now coming to fruition, underscoring a critical commitment. The US is demonstrating its commitment to its allies at a critical moment. Predictably, China is displeased. Although aware of the deal for years, Beijing is now incensed as the jets are en route. This development occurs amid escalating US-China tensions, fueled by the trade war that began during the Trump administration. As anticipated, Beijing is vocal about its opposition, condemning the F-16V deal and threatening significant repercussions. Experts predict China might escalate air patrols, conduct large-scale military exercises near Taiwan, or intensify pressure through cyber attacks and economic measures. The arrival of this new F-16V fleet adds a critical twist to the unfolding situation. Taiwan isn't merely expanding its air fleet. It's crafting a more intelligent, robust, multi-layered defense strategy. Picture it as a high-tech fortress. By integrating these advanced jets with mobile surface-to-air missile systems, sophisticated radar networks, and strategic dispersal tactics, Taiwan is creating a formidable defense system. Taiwanese pilots are already honing their skills on these new aircraft. While China's J-20 stealth fighters are 5th generation, the F-16V, or Viper, remains highly competitive. Equipped with advanced avionics, state-of-the-art countermeasures, and American-made AMRAAM missiles, the F-16V is more than capable of standing its ground. The F-16V could gain the advantage in close-range combat. Paired with elite pilot training, it poses a formidable challenge to any aerial opponent. Beyond Taiwan, this move resonates across the Indo-Pacific, where U.S. allies like Japan, Australia, and the Philippines are watching closely. For them, this deal signals that Washington is committed to regional stability with actions, not just words. The U.S. is actively protecting Taiwan, and it's no surprise that many regional allies are also strengthening their air forces. Here's why these jets are a game changer. The F-16 Block 70/70 seconds, the most advanced Viper variant ever, is a brand new powerhouse. These factory-fresh jets, not refurbished hand-me-downs, are designed for long-term service and cutting-edge combat. The core of this upgrade is the APG-83 AESA radar, incorporating technology from the F-22 and F-35. This radar enhances tracking and targeting, enabling simultaneous engagement of multiple threats, even in intense jamming or adverse weather. Beyond air-to-air combat, it supports advanced air-to-ground missions, precision strikes, and modern smart munitions. Taiwan purchased these jets out of urgent necessity, not for show. With China intensifying pressure, Taipei recognized the critical need to rapidly modernize its aging air force. This arms deal is not just a transaction, but a strategic step in the larger contest for regional power and stability. Recently, China's military has intensified its activities around Taiwan, conducting provocative flyovers and drills that send a clear message. This isn't mere posturing. Over time, Beijing has shifted the balance in its favor, surpassing Taiwan in both numbers and technology. China's approach: encircle, overpower, and assert dominance. Enter the F-16 Block 70s, the most advanced version of the Viper to date. These fighters are equipped with long-range weapons like the AIM-120D AMRAAM, potentially allowing Taiwan to strike Chinese aircraft before they get too close. According to Western defense analysts, these new jets could help narrow the gap, even though China still maintains a numerical edge. The reality is, China doesn't just have a larger air fleet, it has more advanced aircraft as well. Gone are the days of relying on outdated Cold War-era jets. Today, the People's Liberation Army Air Force fields cutting-edge platforms like the J-20 Mighty Dragon stealth fighters, which have already demonstrated their ability to evade Taiwan's U.S.-supplied air defenses. Still, for Taiwan, the new Block 70s represent a significant leap forward. They're faster, more advanced, and more lethal than the aging aircraft currently in service. While they won't completely close the gap, they offer Taiwan a real shot at resisting Chinese air superiority. Yet, some military analysts are beginning to ask a more difficult question. What if Taiwan's most effective defense doesn't lie in the air, but on the ground? Some experts suggest that, given Taiwan's limited defense budget, it might be wiser to focus on preparing the population for a possible ground invasion, developing a resistance strategy that would make any occupation extremely costly for an aggressor. Still, for now, the Block 70s have arrived, and they're far more than just a symbolic enhancement. They mark a serious commitment to protecting Taiwan's airspace, helping to restore some balance and sending a clear message to Beijing. A swift victory won't be simple. Despite the overwhelming odds, Taiwan's newly acquired next-generation F-16S from the U.S. could give its forces a genuine fighting chance in the skies. Now that 66 of these formidable F-16Vs are arriving in Taiwan, the skies over the Taiwan Strait are no longer just tense, they're contested. This marks the beginning of a new chapter in global power dynamics, where speed, stealth, and firepower aren't just impressive traits. They could be the fragile line separating stability from conflict, which brings us to the pressing question. Will these jets be enough to shift the balance? Or are we simply seeing the first steps in a much larger conflict? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, if you like this video, check out this next video right here.